Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about my wish list for the 9th year Dead by Daylight anniversary. Here we got some gameplay with a hillbilly game. Wasn't that great of a game, but just something. Solo queue. And so yeah. So first off, what do we know? Well, right now we're in the Before the Masquerade. Next week will be Before the Masquerade 2. But the timeline goes that June 17th is when the FNAF chapter will come out, and then June 25th through July 16th is when the final Twisted Masquerade for Dead by Daylight will come out. And I mean, that's a huge window. Usually is. It's about 3 weeks. We're gonna get our usual blood point offerings, outfits, masks, stack those blood points, prestige 100, and usually get some farming killers in there too. So, what do I want to see from it? Overall, I want the system to be a bit different from last year, especially when it comes to the quiet mode, the fake pallets, and the blocking of vaults for both killers and survivors. I thought the gimmick was cool for about 1 or 2 games, but it just didn't really fit in with how the previous anniversaries were. I like that they separate the game modes. I think they should continue that. That is a great idea because it's a good idea to separate the ranked normal Dead by Daylight and then the anniversary so that you can kind of have a mix and blood points. Like, you know what you're expecting, is what I'm saying with the anniversary mode. You're expecting 4 or 5 stacks of blood point offerings, some farming killers probably, and then just having a good time. But I think they should just do something different with how that game mode works. And it doesn't have to be anything substantial, but I feel like maybe bringing back some of the past for the final Twisted Masquerade, like the crowns that the OG survivors got, or even the crowns that like Death. I remember Deathslinger had a crown. I think those would be really cool to see again. What I didn't like from last year was the like shop or battle pass type of system that you could just spend your masquerade points on. I think you should have to earn it. And don't get me wrong, the game has gotten a ton better with every event, honestly. I mean, all the customization, the blood points, the just overall fun that the events bring to the game, I think is very healthy and very good for the long term. I just would love to see something a little bit different. But overall, I'm excited. We'll see. Obviously, characters will be on sale, so if you are saving up those shards and yeah, you could get those non-licensed characters for cheap, and even the licensed ones actually they usually stay the same. But anyways, what do I want to see from the FNAF chapter? Well, overall, I think the add-on Foxy's Hook needs to get nerfed somehow from the PTB. It gives you, if you don't know what that is, it's if you throw your axe at a spring trap and then you walk in its little bubble, the aura of it, you get 10% haste for I don't know how many seconds, but probably like 10 or 20 in between there. And that just lets you throw the axe at the ground and you could just catch up to any survivor and chase. I did not like that. I think it will get nerfed definitely before launch, but just that's a necessity. Another thing I want to talk about is Springtrap. How is he? Overall, I really liked playing him. I think he needed a lot of skill for his axe throwing, but I also think that his doors seem a little useless as a survivor. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing, but it just seemed a little out of place, and it just seemed very killer sided. Because you could check cameras, yeah, but what is that gonna do? It takes time off of you doing gens. But I mean, overall, I'm so excited Five Nights at Freddy's is even in this game. It's very surprising to see it all. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens. And overall, I'm really excited for this chapter. Really excited for the anniversary. And I hope you guys have a great day. Let me know of any builds or challenges you want me to do as a killer or survivor. And I'll catch you guys later. Happy anniversary. Peace.